Yo, what's cracking everyone? Eric Ship Triple One here, back again with another episode of Hidden Secrets, Glitches, Easter eggs that you, the subscribers, have sent in. This is a series where you send me interesting things you have found in the game, and the ones which are the most unique and haven't yet been showcased on my channel will possibly get a chance of being featured in a future episode. To send me the things you have found, make sure to either write them down in the comment section down below or direct messaging them to me through Instagram, Twitter or Xbox, either by describing them or recording it in video form. Please just make sure that it is in the best quality possible so it can be used in an episode. All of the links will be down in the description below, and hopefully I'll see some of you guys in the next video. So let's take a look at 6 secrets, Easter eggs, glitches that you have found in Forza Horizon 4. Starting off with number 1, what happened to the sky? Now, when I first saw this clip, I was quite skeptical whether or not this clip was edited in any way, not by using post-editing, but just simply changing the filter of the clip through photo mode. As we can see, when we pan up to the sky, we can see black holes forming, which actually looks pretty cool and eerie all at the same time. Certainly makes the Horizon world look very different. However, having tried this myself, changing the contrast, turning up the temperature, and toning down the color, I was able to replicate the same effect. All with the massive black blobs up in the sky. I wouldn't say this is a bug or a glitch, but it's certainly an interesting way to take photos in Horizon 4, as I'm sure about 99% of the community use photo mode to capture something realistic. But what if we went the unconventional way? How interesting can things get? I would love to see some examples. Anyways, a huge shout out to Grandma's Guy from Xbox for sharing this with all of us. Thank you. Number 2, boost gauge still works. Here's a small little bug that involves the worst 3D modeled car in the game, the Nissan Silvia S15. Now, of course, we all know that this variant of the S15 that's in the game is turbocharged, hence why the car comes with a boost gauge from factory. However, I wonder what happens to the boost gauge if I swap the engine to a nice big naturally aspirated V8. Here we go, we got the V8 engine installed as you can hear, and let's head into cockpit view. And would you look at that? Yep, the boost gauge still works even in a naturally aspirated engine. However, if you look closely at the boost gauge, you can see whenever I rev it all the way to its maximum, the needle reads at 0, which means, well, there is no boost there at all. So technically, it is correct when it comes to reading a naturally aspirated engine. I guess Forza Horizon 4 just found a way to incorporate the boost gauge to technically read it correctly, but in my personal opinion, I think it would be pretty cool if the boost gauge was just left simply at 0 or where the needle is currently at, and make 0 movement at all. How many more vehicles does this happen to in Horizon 4? I would love to know. Anyways, a huge shout out to Lion Club 1998 from Xbox for sharing this with all of us. Thank you. Number 3, different Horizon Festival. Right, so there's one idea I always wondered if it would make the Horizon experience better, and that is to allow players to customize their own house space or Horizon Festival. Simply make your garage space your own by having more cars parked outside, items or decorations relating to cars that could be put up for display. Just anything that's more useful than customizing our own drivatars, as really, who cares? And the fact that there's so many of these novelty items, I feel as though Playground Games could easily divert their attention to something more car related rather than Fortnite. Anyways, I digress. Here we have a clip from a subscriber that seems as though that their Horizon Festival space has been customized with some neon lights. You can see some areas are lit up, almost as if LED boards have been installed, and honestly, I think it looks great. Now, this clip was recorded on the Windows version of Horizon 4, and I do believe only on PC can these graphical glitches occur due to factors such as hardware and software components not being fully compatible or updated for the game. Nonetheless, I like the look of it, and hopefully it's something the developers will consider in a future Horizon title. Anyways, a huge shout out to Later Hater from Instagram for sharing this with all of us. Thank you. Number 4, who else noticed this? Okay, so this one is very small and I suspect it has something to do with enhancing the high contrast mode or the ease of screen reader that Playground Games implemented for update 33. But did they really need to do it at the main menu underneath the Horizon 4 logo, along with welcoming me when I press the start button? It looks so much better without the black boxes around it. I know, this isn't a big deal at all, or it shouldn't be, and it doesn't change the gameplay at all. However, certainly something worth noting, as throughout time the game has changed, and I guess it's part of the Horizon 4's timeline history. Will this be a permanent change? I think so. Number 5, see-through bonnet. By far the most unique glitch I have seen yet, not only because I think it's impossible to replicate again, as this is a one-off fluke, and also if this was to happen in real life, it would look pretty cool. So this bug involves this particular Hoonigan Ford Fiesta. Now pay close attention to the front bonnet. You can see the difference in color surfaces. The base bonnet color is a lighter grey and it seems to be completely matte in texture, while the decal patterns with the stars and I guess lightning bolt shapes, I think, is darker and has a semi-gloss finish on it. The difference in surface is very important, as a subscriber told me that when he wanted to change the paint, which removed all the decals, leaving the bare minimum on the paint job, when he took a photo, this happened. Yep, the decal shapes on the front bonnet seems to be carved out, leaving the engine exposed. My goodness, how bad does the engine look? But to be fair, I don't think the developers were planning on any customization that would leave the bonnet looking like this, and also we do know that the car models in free roam compared to Forza Vista mode are vastly different. But nonetheless, a huge shout out to Christopher McCauley from Instagram for sharing this with all of us. Thank you. And lastly, number 6, another Forza Horizon 5 rumor. Okay, so about a month ago, this quote-unquote leak of Forza Horizon 5 was posted on Twitter, and it got the Forza community talking, with the original user that tweeted this saying it was an early version of what supposedly is a map of Japan. Now, the reason why I cover any of these rumors or leaks, whether they are real or not, is because, well, first, a lot of you subscribers ask me about these leaks when they surface on any social media, and second of all, I will try to bring, I guess, a real perspective into what has been posted. So of course, with the Japan map that I showcased, we pretty much debunked these images were 100% fake. Now, just less than a couple of weeks ago, another supposed leak surfaced across the web where it showed details of this year's Xbox E3 presentation. Now, one thing we do know is that unlike last year, E3 will be going ahead for 2021, except it will be completely virtual. However, on this leaked Xbox E3 briefing, according to this article, which I will put a link down in the description below if you want to read it, there's going to be a bunch of games being presented like Halo Infinite, Battlefield 6, and closing up with a reveal of Gears 6, which actually makes a lot of sense. And when they throw in Forza Horizon 5, we'll be having a worldwide premiere set in Puerto Rico. There was a small part somewhere in my body possibly believing that this could be real. Forza Horizon 5 in Puerto Rico actually doesn't sound too bad. But then I tried clicking on the original source that this article took from. I couldn't even access the original link anymore. Now, one of two things could have happened. The original post was taken down because perhaps somebody at Microsoft wasn't happy at all and it had to be deleted. Or two, it was completely made up to get some morons like myself to talk about it. Now, of course, rumors or leaks like this get spread across very easily, and this particular article, it actually manifested into a real discussion, and I guess a lot of people were believing what was actually leaked. All I can say is, as for now, while it's exciting to see rumors and leaks like this since Horizon 4 has been going on for almost too long now, from my many years of seeing early leaks, real or fake, to the game coming into fruition, particularly in the Horizon series, this is no more than another fake hype tease. So let's just cross this one off, because my real question is, how come Forza Motorsport isn't on this E3 briefing at all? You're telling me that that's going to get omitted by Microsoft? Not a chance. But anyways, the question remains, when and where will we finally get some official news on Horizon 5, and where do you honestly think it will be set? I would love to hear all of your opinions. So there we have it, guys. 6 hidden secrets, Easter eggs and glitches that you, the subscribers, have found in Forza Horizon 4. If you guys did enjoy this video, please make sure to smash the thumbs up button, as that would really help me out. And lastly, if you guys would like to see more Forza Horizon 4 content along with Forza Horizon 5 news, make sure to click the subscribe button with notifications turned on. That way you won't ever miss out on another video that goes live. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace.